In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase, get your feet wet. When we say that someone needs to get their feet wet, it means that before they do something big, they just do a smaller version of it. A good example would be this. My son is learning to drive. Before he starts to drive for a long time, or before he goes for a long drive, or before he drives on the highway, it's good for him to get his feet wet by going for shorter drives from time to time. So we actually go out once a day for about 10 or 15 minutes and he practices his driving because I think it's important for him to get his feet wet. So again, instead of driving on the highway or driving across Canada, which would be a really big thing to do, he's just going to get his feet wet by doing short drives from time to time. I think this phrase comes from when you want to get into a swimming pool. Sometimes if you get your feet wet, it's easier to jump in. The second phrase I wanted to teach you today is the phrase more bang for your buck. When we say that you can get more bang for your buck, it means that you get more value for the dollar that you pay. Let's think of an example here. I'm trying to think of an example with apples, for instance. If you go and buy an apple, one apple costs $1. But if you buy a whole bushel of apples, you get more bang for your buck. Basically what that means is you're going to pay less than $1 per apple if you buy a whole bushel of apples. You can say the same thing if you are buying a car. Maybe there are two cars that have the same price tag, but one car has more features. Maybe it has power windows and air conditioning. You would say that because the cars are the same price and the one has more things in it, it has more features, you would get more bang for your buck if you bought the car with air conditioning and power windows. So again, when you get your feet wet, it means you just try something by doing a little bit of it instead of all of it. And when you get more bang for your buck, it means that for the same dollar value, you get more things or more features, or you actually get more of the items. Hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from Archer Chen, and Archer says, "My life philosophy is if you are not able to change it, then just let bygones be bygones. You don't have to forgive and forget, but it's better to learn something from the bad experiences. Figure out how to do better next time, and then move on." And my response to Archer Chen was, "This is very wise advice, Archer. It can be hard sometimes, but I agree that there is something to be learned even from bad experiences." So that was from the video that I just did on forgive and forget, the phrase forgive and forget, and the phrase let bygones be bygones. So thanks, Archer, for that comment. And I do agree, if possible, if you can forgive and forget, or if you can let bygones be bygones, it is healthy, I think, to be able to do that, but not always easy. Hey, I'm in the barn today. I haven't done a video in the barn for a really, really long time. This is what we call the hay mow. Some people call it a hay loft, and it's where we keep hay for our sheep and goats. But I had to come in the barn today because I was outside earlier today and made a short video, but then it got really windy, and I couldn't find a spot where I didn't want to be in the sun, and I didn't want to be in the wind, so I ended up coming up here in the barn. So this is where I played a lot when I was a kid. Kids who grow up on farms often play in the haymow or in the hayloft because it is just a great place to be. Anytime it was raining or even in the winter when it was snowing, we would build forts out of these hay bales. So we would stack the hay bales in a way where we would build rooms and we would build tunnels. And it drove my dad crazy because he would come up to get a bale of hay, and sometimes he would lift a bale of hay and he would fall in one of our forts. So anyways, a lot of farm kids do play in their hay mows because it's just like a big gymnasium in some ways. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another short English lesson.